A few weeks ago, we got back from spending a whole month in Singapore with our 3 boys. And before we left, I thought I had packed very well. I made lists, organized everything, and felt pretty prepared. After actually living out of our suitcase for a month, there were quite a few things we never used, and a few things that made our trip so much easier than I expected. I'll also show you the packing system I used for our 3 kids. It's honestly one of my favorite things for this trip, and it's definitely something I'll keep using. 5 things I'll skip next time. First one, the baby flight bed. I really thought this was going to be one of those best travel purchases ever, especially for a 17-hour direct flight. I imagined my youngest stretching out and sleeping comfortably in flights. Instead, he wanted nothing to do with it. He actually slept pretty much curled up beside us on the airplane seat. And of course, every child is different, but for our family, I don't think I'd pack it again. The second thing is the sneakers. I packed 1 pair for everyone because I thought we'd probably need them for walking, but Singapore is hot and humid every day, and we ended up wearing sandals the entire trip. The sneakers came out for the flight there and the flight home, and that was pretty much it. Next time, they're staying back home. Number 3, the white noise machine. And this one surprised me. We use the white noise machine every night at home, so I didn't even think twice about packing it. But once we got to the hotel, the air conditioner created almost the same background noise, and the boys slept perfectly fine. So we left the white noise machine in the suitcase the whole time. 4, snacks for the plane. I know a lot of parents recommend bringing lots of snacks on flights. I did too, but looking back, I don't think we needed nearly as much. We had a late night flight, and we made sure everyone had a proper meal before boarding. Then the airline served another 2 meals during the flight. Honestly, if one of the boys slept through a meal, that was okay too. They weren't running around burning energy like they normally would. The little snacks like crackers and biscuits the airline hands out were enough, and we arrived with most of our snacks untouched. Number 5, extra socks. I packed several pairs per kid out of habit, but when you're wearing sandals every single day, you really don't need them. 1 pair per person for the whole month would have been more than enough. The packing list that actually worked. Okay, so this is the actual list that I scribbled down when I was packing. Just something I could leave on the table and glance at. The one thing I did differently this trip is I packed by person, not just by category. Each of our boys got his own Muji canvas tote with everything that was his. Shirts, shorts, underwear, swimwear, goggles, toiletries, diapers. That meant every single morning, each of them knew exactly where his own stuff was, so I wouldn't have to worry about digging through the suitcases trying to locate someone's swimming trunk. It sounds like a small thing, but it made our days so much easier, especially when you're away from home for an entire month. 5 things that saved us. At the same time, there were also a few things that we debated about bringing, and I'm so glad I did. First is our double stroller with the glider board. With a 1, 3, and 6-year-old, this was probably the most hardworking item on the trip. Our younger 2 could sit, and our oldest could hop on the glider board whenever he got tired. In Singapore's heat, that made getting around so much manageable for everyone. There's a huge storage space under the stroller that we could just stuff anything. My purse and other little bags can go on the push bar. Next are these little rechargeable neck fans. I wasn't sure if these are worth the space, but after one afternoon walking around in the heat, I was totally converted. Whether we were waiting for a bus, walking through gardens by the bay, or standing in line somewhere, they made a huge difference. This one sounds so random to even mention, disposable gloves, but I reach for them almost every single day. Sticky fruit, portioning the hawker food for the kids, and cleaning up little messes. Sometimes it really was the smallest thing that made traveling with little kids feel a little less chaotic. Another thing I'm so glad we packed was our upseat. It straps onto almost any chair. So my 1-year-old could sit properly at any restaurant without me hoping there'd be a high chair, and we use it daily in our hotel room during mealtime. Tray pops off, wipes clean in seconds. It just made eating out so much less stressful. And last, food containers. Some mornings, I cut up some fresh fruits and blanched some vegetables right in the hotel room, packing it all into containers and bring it with us for the day. At meal times, I just hand it out to the boys alongside whatever we ordered. My kids actually love vegetables, which works out great because vegetable dishes at restaurants in Singapore are really expensive. So instead of paying for another plate of greens, I already had it covered in my bag. It was healthier, more affordable, and honestly just really convenient. So after living out of these bags for a few months, so here's what I would tell myself before the next trip. Pack fewer things, pack more on purpose, and build a system my family actually understands. I hope this gives you a few ideas if you're planning a family trip, especially in somewhere warm like Singapore. In my next video, what I actually packed for myself, what I actually wore for a full month in Singapore, and what I will change. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.